Betty Anyanwu react after watching video of Natasha stepping down from her car and walking to NASS. My dear listeners, good day. Good day. Thanks for joining. Here is another news coming that Betty Anyanwu react after watching a video of the suspended Senator Natasha Ludwagan stepping down from her car and walking to NASS. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The former First Lady of Ondo State, Betty Akeredolu, has taken to her official X account on Tuesday, July 22, 2025 to react after she saw the senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Lakpoti, and some of her supporters trekking. According to the video that was posted on the official X account of Arise News, the Kogi lawmaker decided to trek alongside her supporters to the National Assembly complex after security operatives at the main entrance refused to allow her go in with her convoy. In the video that was published, while she was walking, some of her supporters were seen hailing her. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now, before I go, in addition to the news that I've read, you see what is currently going on in the Senate. I would term it to there is nothing like law in this country, because obviously the court gave Natasha the order to resume her primary duty at the Senate building complex. Tell us, is it that we do not really have regard for the judiciary judgment again? So we have now bastardized everything to the extent that when the court gives orders, we tend not to follow, just because we are in power or in a particular position whereby we think we could not be stripped off anytime soon. And this is what we call abuse of power. You see, Godwin Akpabio is misusing his power for real. And no other reason why he's doing this is because of his master, the president of Nigeria, because it was the one that appointed him. Because I think there should be a sector that would always check into these people, not as if that they supersedes everything. Imagine when the law gave an order for the suspended senator to resume our primary duty, and yet Godwin Akpabio refused her into the complex. That is the misuse of power and abuse of power. Let's move down to the comment section. The first commenter says, but she didn't do the writing. The court tell her to apologize on daily newspaper and our Facebook page, and also paid 5 million naira to Federation account, which she didn't do. So she too didn't obey the court order. Well, as for that, well, I think concerning that, this woman actually knows she never did this, and of course we can actually say she should do it, just because we really do not want much blames on her. But at the same time, let's not forget that once she made attempt and do what the court asked her to do, Of course, she needs to obey the court order, which I think, if even if she won't, she should plead against that. Immediately she subscribed to that. We know what the outcome would be. We definitely know what the outcome would be. People, even those people that trusted her, would say definitely she might have lied about all the accusations that were led against the Senate president. A commenter says she was lucky she was not arrested for attempting to bulldoze her way into Senate chambers. Nigerian politicians are not above the law. If a Nigerian citizen does this, they would be arrested. Why was Natasha not arrested for using her talks to harass and show security at the Senate grounds? This is incitement to violence and assault. Nigerian police senators have no impunity. Peter Obi will never be president. Simple as ABC. A comment here says she wasn't lucky. Another comment here says Senator Akpoti Luduagan's gate crashing return may play well. May play well in press releases and social media, but not in legislative record or democratic responsibility. Highlighting sensational tactics without substantive achievement risk turning serious representative governance into emotive theater. And at the same time, in addition to the news that I've read, I would say that this is an act of negligence and ignorance. You can't tell us that the president is not aware of all this that is going on. Tell us, why can't he give the order? My dear